This is the NASCAR Thunder countdown to green as we get set to go racing.
The 2.5-mile Pocono Raceway can be called the Bermuda Triangle of stock car racing. Many stars of the sport have been sailing smoothly towards victory here, only to suddenly disappear. Only the swift and savvy should try to navigate this course, and the one thing every crew needs to win? An experienced captain.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me double shot inside!
Welcome back, race fans, to the NASCAR Thunder 2003 Let's Play. I'm your commentator and driver of the number 83 Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet for Team KAOS Racing, Mikey McBlam. And after a wild finish at New Hampshire, can we expect more excitement here at the Tricky Triangle? We'll soon find out, but first, let's go trackside.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
And here's the starting lineup.
Starting out front are the Napa car and the UPS Ford. Starting in row 2 will be the DuPont Chevrolet and the Caterpillar Dodge. In row 3 are the UAW Delphi Chevrolet and the 27 car. Dale Earnhardt Jr., this season's point leader, will start in the number 7 spot. Starting the race from row 5 will be the Howland Ford and the Interstate Batteries Pontiac. In row 6, we have the DeWalt Power Tools Ford and the Dodge Dealers UAW Dodge. Starting from row 7 will be the M&M's Pontiac and the 16 car. In the 8th row are the 63 car and the Target Dodge. In the 9th row, we have the Lowe's Chevrolet and the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. In the 10th row are the Kellogg Chevrolet and the 46 car. Starting the race from row 11 are the 111 car and the Ganassi Racing Dodge. The 12th row has the 125 car and the Home Depot Pontiac. Starting the race from row 13 will be the 99 car and the America Online Chevrolet. In row 14, we have the Mark Martin Ford and the Team Rusty Ford. Starting from row 15 will be the 112 car and the Tide Ford. In the 16th row are the Rubbermaid Ford and the Dodge Dealers UAW Dodge. In the 17th row are the Singular Wireless Chevrolet and the 10 car. In the 18th row are the Motorcraft Ford and the Sprint Dodge. Starting the race from row 19 are the 26 car and the Kodak Chevrolet. The 20th row has the GM Goodwrench Service Plus Chevrolet and the Pennzoil Chevrolet. Starting the race from row 21 will be the 113 car and the Square D Chevrolet. And finally, starting from the rear of the field will be the 98 car.
And there you have it, guys. There is the starting lineup for the race as given by MRN. 20 laps around this 2.5-mile racetrack for 50 miles of hard racing. The fans are on their feet, the green flag is out, and the Pennsylvania 500 is underway on McBlam Racing. Started to pull away to a little bit of a lead there, but Dale Jarrett and Ward Burton have the run on the high side, but we get a big run in turn 1. Oh, we got into the back of Dale Jarrett a little bit. Jeff Gordon gets it to our left rear. Everyone saves it. Dale Jarrett takes over the lead. Ward Burton looking to the outside. We're going to gather it back up in second place here. Side by side is Jonathan Wolf and Ward Burton for third. Wolf clears Ward Burton. We clear Jonathan Wolf. Now we're working on Dale Jarrett here, up into the, trying to make our way into the top spot once again. Good run off of 3 that time. Gonna work our way into the draft here. Side drafting the 88. Work our way around him going into turn 1, but he's gonna get the run on the high side. Looks like, ooh, contact going off of 1 that time. Trying to make sure we clear Dale Jarrett. We pull the block on him going down the not the front stretch, but the second straightaway. Here we go into turn 2. Here comes Jonathan Wolf with a big run on the outside. Side by side with Jonathan Wolf, Dale Jarrett looking on the very inside of the racetrack. He doesn't dive bomb it down there, but we go into turns 3, trying to stay off of Jonathan Wolf. Oh man, we're really tight. Fall back to second. Jonathan Wolf's going to lead the second lap of the race. Side by side, about to go down into turn 1 once again. And Jonathan Wolf has the edge a little bit there. Oh, sliding up the racetrack, starting to lose a little bit of grip here. Trying to side draft the 24. Trying to side draft him to keep the momentum, keep his momentum down. Don't want him to get too far away from us, but turn 2 is not so good for us. Ooh, sideways. We got on the grass just a little bit. I don't mind hitting the rumble strip, but I can't really get on the grass. I'm side drafting the heck out of these guys, trying to stay with them. He's going to turn 3, coming off of turn 3. Can we get a run? Got a little bit of a run. Trying to side draft the 24. Work our way back up there. Jonathan Wolf leads lap 4. And oh boy, we slid up the racetrack just a little bit there. That's going to give the advantage to Dale Jarrett. More contact with Jonathan Wolf. It just doesn't seem like our grip level lasts very long at this track. So he's going to try to get to the inside of the 88. A little loose going into 2 that time. Ooh, boy, had to put a big block on Jonathan Wolf there. Here comes Dale Earnhardt Jr. Jr. started 7th, now working his way up into the top 3. Ooh, boy. Gordon got on the grass a little bit there. Got loose. Tried to take it a little bit too aggressively down into turn 3, and that could have ended up really bad for him. Similar thing happened with Ryan Newman earlier in the season in this last race. Similar thing happened with him. He got into our left rear after getting on the grass. We're getting inside of Dale Jarrett once again. We're side by side, about to go down into turn 2. Battling for the lead. Ooh, can we get there? Ooh, a little contact. To get it. Oh man, we got really loose off of 2. Contact back there with Dale Jarrett and Dale Jr. That was very unintentional. That was very, very unintentional. I started to lose the back end a little bit, and it just got into... Unfortunately, Dale Jarrett was on our outside. 5 bonus points for leading that lap. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, something similar happened with with Ryan Newman going down into the grass. He went down into the grass and just almost took us out. Luckily, we still managed to finish 3rd, but he wound up taking another car with him, Sterling Marlin, I believe. As we're currently out in clean air. Boy, this car is just... well, I'm not sure what happened there. Not sure what happened there. I felt like I was going into turn 2 with so much speed, but I was on the brakes. It just didn't seem like it wanted to slow down enough, so unfortunately we lost the lead again to Dale Earnhardt Jr., who won Pocono last time. He won Pocono in the spring race, so let's try to see. He's trying to see if he can go for the Pocono sweep. If he does, he'll be the second driver to do that this season, to have us to sweep the races, as we swept the Daytona races. We're gonna just kind of lay back here and just kind of stick with Dale Earnhardt Jr. Not gonna try to force the issue here because it seems like our tires are not so good. So go to the inside of Dale Earnhardt Jr. Wasn't trying to do that. I expected him to go lower on the racetrack. Smoker down below. That looks like Amy Hicks. That looks like Amy Hicks as we're side by side for the lead again. Did we just lead that lap? I wasn't. Oh gosh, golly, man. Well, sideways going into one that time. Yeah, this car is like this car is not good in the long run. Short runs seem to be okay, but the long run just seems to, like, this car is hurting in the long run. Come on, stay there, stay there, stay there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying not to get around Dale Earnhardt Jr. I should probably back off just a little bit here. I don't know if tire wear is affecting him as well, but you see, we're pushing up really bad off of the turn. We don't have the grip that we once had, but then again, we are approaching that halfway point, and it's time to go ahead and just bring it down pit road. I'm definitely not going to take it 3 wide in there. I think that's Casey Kane coming out of pit road right now. We're inside of Dale Earnhardt Jr. once again. I think what it is, like, we have such straight line speed that we can't help but, like, get a run on him. Come on, stay there, stay down, stay down, stay down. Oh, Junior's loose up top, and he still manages to get the run on the high side. That's because I had to, like, slow down quite a bit. Like I said, I was just shoving up the racetrack. The nose was just pointed outwards. I gotta be really careful about this grass, because this grass can get us really loose. Let's go ahead and come around for one more. We're going to bring it in next time by. Dale Jarrett has now caught up to us, and I think that's Jonathan Wolf also there behind him. Ricky Rudd's rounding out the top 5. Had to burp the throttle a little bit there. I saw I was getting a little bit too much into the red line, getting too much of a run. I'll give Junior a shot, push him up ahead, but he went up the racetrack. That just allowed us to get back to the inside. Side drafting him, trying down the, not the short chute, but yeah, I have no grip. I gotta slow down so much. I have to slow down so much. Tried to get around him, but so the corners are what hurt us. We just don't have the grip, and I believe that's going to be our next upgrade. We're going to go ahead and bring it down pit road. But I believe that's going to be our next upgrade, as engine power should be finished after this one. No adjustments. We're going to go ahead and take it as it is and hope for a nice, clean pit stop. Falling back quite a few spots. There's Amy Hicks, who unfortunately is out of the race with the blown engine. Looks like Scott Wimmer also is coming down pit road. Ricky Craven. Also, NASCAR Heat 3, that trailer has dropped. Nice clean pit stop here. We're coming off of pit road. NASCAR Heat 3 trailer has dropped. So if you've gotten this far in the video, go ahead and post your thoughts on NASCAR Heat 3 down below. Are you excited about it? No. Are you not excited, or do you need to see more? What are your thoughts on it? Go ahead and leave that in your comment section down below. We'll get a conversation going on that. Ricky Rudd's behind us. We've cycled out 26 so far, but pit stops are still going. And yeah, see, this feels much better. That feels much better. So we're trying to work our way around. Trying to work our way around Jeff Burton. We should be able to get around him. Ricky Rudd's pretty fast here, though, so I gotta watch out for him. Okay, I'm looking for Dale Earnhardt Jr. and those guys. They should be coming out. I think that's him up ahead of us. Oh, watch it, Ricky. What? Ricky is really... Like, the Yates guys are really, really aggressive on this track, so I gotta watch out for them. It seems to be like, yeah, just Yates and Hendrick are really, really aggressive. Oh boy. Easy, easy. Down the grass a little bit there. That got me a little bit sideways. There's Dale Earnhardt Jr. up ahead, who just cleared Matt Kenseth for the 19th spot. And I'm not sure what place Dale Earnhardt Jr. is in. And there goes Ricky Rudd to our outside. He got a run off of turn 3. Not sure where we're going to cycle out. There's... It looked to be like Jeff Gordon. I'm not sure if that was him or not. Alright, so we're getting around Matt Kenseth. Cycled up into 12th now. Leader still has not pitted. I believe he's down pit road this time, so we should be able to go ahead and see where this is going to cycle us out. Maybe we'll cycle out in the top 5. I'm not sure. Ricky Rudd was 5th before this pit stop started to happen. Okay. Alright, come on, come on. Come on. Yeah. Not so good of a turn 3 there. Okay, we're in the top 10. 8th, 7th, 6th. Looks like we're 6th. And was that Dale Jarrett we just got by there? I'm not sure. I think Dale Jarrett might be up ahead of us. Junior's looking to the inside of another car. I can't quite tell who that is, but Junior's looking to his inside. I believe Junior is 5th. So pit stops have cycled out. I'm not sure who the leader is. I'll find out here shortly as we come take the leaderboard. Actually, I don't think the leaderboard shows. It only shows the top 5 around you. So I'm able to get around this guy. I think to be Ryan Newman. Oh boy. Oh boy. There. Oh, come on. What in the world? That should not have happened. Yeah, that should not have happened. What in the world? I got on the grass, yes, and I expected to shove up the racetrack, but I mean, like, after a while, like, it just wasn't turning, and I was completely out of the throttle. So unfortunately, that allowed Ricky Rudd to catch up to us, as well as Jonathan Wolf, so there's going to be a challenge to try to hold these guys back as Ricky Rudd gets around the high side in turn 2. Followed by Jonathan Wolf. Now they're going to have the drafting help, so they're going to be a little bit faster than me unless I can pull up in front of them. Oh, but Jonathan Wolf just took the position away from Ricky Rudd and us as we shot up the racetrack. Just lost, like I said, we just lost grip. 5 laps to go here in the Pennsylvania 500. Jonathan Wolf's now trying to get around Ricky Rudd, and we're just, we have no grip. There's just no grip. Come on. Well, we've lost 8th. Or we lost 7th, rather. Here comes Dale Jarrett. Don't want him to get around us, but at the same time, I don't feel like I have much of a choice here. Oh, boys, we're trying to... Yeah, he just got around on the outside. I don't think we had much of a choice there. With no grip, with the car pushing as much as it is. Oh, and Bobby Labonte got down on the grass. Almost did a Ricky Rudd on us. But he gathered it back up. We saved it. He saved it. As we come to the line, caution is out. Looks like there was trouble turn 2, perhaps? Hard to say. No, trouble in turn 3. As the car goes around, Jeff Purvis blows his tire. He's going to have to come down pit road, and man, he did it right in front of Jimmy Spencer. Everyone manages to avoid him. Caution is out. No pitting, and the race is over. The race is over. We're going to finish in the top 10. Let's see. We have Sterling Marlin, Tony Stewart, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Ryan Newman, Jeff Gordon, top 5.
The yellow didn't wave as much as usual.
Well, you're right, but that just makes for a better race in my opinion. It really makes the better drivers stand out that much more.
And the 83 car got a top 10 finish in this one.
He had a shot to win. Of course, so did 42 other guys, but I'm sure he's still happy with the top 10.
This has been NASCAR Winston Cup Racing, brought to you by EA Sports and MRN. Next up is Indianapolis.
Okay, guys, so here are the race results for the Pennsylvania 500 here at Pocono Raceway. Sterling Marlin is your race winner, followed by Tony Stewart in second. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is third. Kevin Harvick is fourth. Jonathan Wolf is fifth. Sixth is Ricky Rudd. Seventh is Ryan Newman. Eighth is Dale Jarrett. We finished ninth, and rounding out the top 10 is Bobby Labonte. And here's the rest of the field where you can pick out your favorite driver. $189,000 for the winner. Not a very wealthy race at all. One caution for 3 laps, 6 lead changes. Time of race 28:12, average speed of 106 miles per hour, and a margin of victory 0.7 seconds due to the caution. And there you have Chad Chaffin, who's fallen out of the race. Mark Martin fell out of the race, and also Amy Hicks, who fell out of the race with a blown engine. Jeff Purvis finishes 1 lap down after his incident with the blown tire. And here are the points standings after Pocono. Dale Earnhardt Jr. still maintains the points lead, 119 points ahead of Jonathan Wolf. Third in points is now Sterling Marlin after his win at Pocono today. He wasn't too far behind me in 4th place. We have dropped back to 4th, but that's okay. I think we can make that back up. Dale Jarrett is in 5th, 222 points back. We're 210 points back, by the way. 364 points back in 6th is Rusty Wallace. 7th in Mark Martin, 423 points back. 450 points back in 8th is Kevin Harvick. 9th is 480 points back is Matt Kenseth. 508 points back, and rounding out the top 10 is Jimmy Johnson. I'm having trouble talking today for some reason. Let's go ahead and look at the awards for the week. We got the pole award. Once again, Sterling Marlin led the most laps of the race. Kevin Harvick moved up the most spots of the race. The fastest pace of the race goes to Dale Earnhardt Jr. No surprise there. This Dennis guy is new. I don't know what his name is, but I'll figure it out by the time of the next week. Got a lot of rookies popping up here. I just keep popping up randomly. But anyway, he is the rookie of the race, Mr. Dennis, and Rusty Wallace with the most exciting pass of the race. Chad Chaffin is still wrapping up rookie of the year. We have 11 poles on the season. Manufacturer championship still being led by Chevy, although Ford's, yeah, we're kind of pulling away. Yeah, Chevy's kind of pulling away from him right now. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. is still the lap leader on the season with 92. Dale Jarrett has 82 laps led on the season. We are in 3rd with 74 laps led on the season. So, oh boy, that's it, guys. That's Pocono. Like I said, it's the grip level. The grip level goes away so quick. Even like I had to check my tires at one point. I'm like, they're still saying they're green, but I don't feel that grip anymore. Because I mean, it was just like the nose was just pushing up into the wall, and I'm just like, wow. But yeah, it's unfortunate. Couldn't really capitalize on another pole. But we do finish in the top 10, so that's good. You know, like it's consistency. We're consistently finishing up there in the top 10. It's just, I would have liked to. I wasn't expecting a win. I was just expecting, like, you know, a top 5, and probably could have gotten up there if not for the, you know, the loss of grip. And like, Pocono is a place where you cannot lose time. You cannot lose it. If you lose time, it's extremely crucial. is extremely crucial if you lose it or whatever. It's not like Daytona where we're overpowered or anything like that. Or, you know, it's kind of like, it's I would say the same thing for Michigan and California. You lose time on those tracks for any reason, you know, scraping the wall and stuff like that, you're just done. You're done, and like you have to, it takes laps to make that back up. But we're going to Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the running of the Brickyard 400 next week, and I'm not sure about this one. We have not had good showings at Indianapolis. But then again, there's been a few tracks where we haven't had good showings at, and we have done it this season. So, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. I'm interested to see how well I actually do there. I believe the last time I was here, I didn't know about the low downforce setup. So that's going to play a factor as well. I have no idea what to expect going into this race. I'm getting poles at tracks that I don't normally get poles at. I'm talking about even in season mode. I wouldn't get poles at. So yeah. Yeah, it just kind of, it's going to be interesting. So I'm hoping that if things go well, at least we can get another top 5, top 10 there. Just kind of maintain this consistency. Just try to, you know, realize who I'm racing at this point, because like I said, we're in the later half of the season. I need to realize who I'm racing at this point and make sure that I'm finishing ahead of them as much as possible, getting as best finishes as possible, leading a lap when I can, leading the most laps when I can. Even if I don't get the win, I still can get a decent amount of points. So I'm gonna need your guys' help. I need that comment. I need you to comment that hypeness down below, and just, you know, show that support for this series, and show this support for the number 83, since we're a privately owned team again now. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to McBlam Racing on McBlam Entertainment, where we try to bring a little bit of enjoyment to your day every day. If you enjoy these races, I do them every weekend following the NASCAR Winston Cup. Wow. The NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series. This is the NASCAR Winston Cup Series. I'm all mixed up. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you at the Brickyard.